The time is 1:15. Here is the news edited by Dhanushka Madhavala, read by Victor Raj. Here are the headlines of the local news. Train transport of the Northern Line will be temporarily suspended from the 5th of next month. Attention has focused to keep the culprits of minor offences in house arrest without sending them to jail. The Elections Commission says that the local government election will be held before the 10th of March next year. The police say that the use of narcotics within the youth population is increased. Eggs will be sold around Colombo at a price of 55 rupees. Foreign news: North Korea's Kim sets new military goals for 2023 at party meeting. Local news in detail. Minister Bandula Gunawardena says that train transport of the Northern Railway line will be halted from the 5th of next month. It will be closed for the renovation and development activities for another 5 months. Trains will operate only up to Anuradhapura station. Private and SLTB buses will be deployed up to Vavuniya. The Northern Railway line will be undergoing a massive development drive. The minister made these remarks at a press briefing held in Colombo today. Ministry of Justice has focused its attention to keep the culprits of minor offences in house arrest under the guidance of parents and other guardians without sending them to jail. Details have revealed that many people who undergo jail terms have later become criminals after the association of various types of gangsters and criminals inside the prisons. Minister Vijayadasa Rajapaksa said that after the law is passed, the judges will be able to keep them under house arrest for 3 or 4 months. Discussions will be held in this regard with the Bar Association and other professionals in the future. Drug addicts and culprits of minor offences will be kept under house arrest under this measure. The Elections Commission says that the local government election will be held before the 10th of March next year. Chairman of the Commission, Nimal Punchiheva, said that preliminary activities are taking place at present. Names of the selected candidates will be gazetted before the 20th of March. He said that nominations will be called before the 5th of January. DIG of the Police Narcotics Division, Upali Jayasinghe, says that the use of narcotics within the youth population is increased. He said that the government should control the spread of the narcotics and limit the need and supply. Speaking at the Subharati discussion program of the SLBC, he said that it is impossible to control the drugs merely by arresting and punishments. This news comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Continuing with more local news. As a solution to the high price of eggs, a special program was launched by the government to sell eggs at the price of 55 rupees in the Colombo and Gampaha districts. The Ministry of Agriculture said 20 lorries were deployed for this program. Eggs will be sold for 55 rupees at the Fort Railway Station, Demataguda, Slave Island, Dehiwala, Battaramulla, Nugeguda, Maharagama, Meeguda Economic Centre, Narayanpeta Economic Centre, Torrington and Homagama. In addition, eggs will be sold for 55 rupees in Vattala, Jayala, Ragama, Negambu, Kiribatguda, Kadavata and Palyaguda. This is a joint program of the Sri Lankan government and the Egg Producers Association. The Fahian Charity Project was launched at the historic Abhayagiri Temple yesterday. The Chinese Embassy in Colombo said that a total of 5,500 boxes of dry rations was shipped to Anuradhapura to be delivered to needy families as part of the project. The historical Abhayagiri Temple is where Venerable Fahian Thero studied 1,600 years ago. The project is a $1.1 million donation by Chinese Buddhist community to underprivileged families in Sri Lanka. The Mahasangha, led by the Anunayaka Theros of the Malbatu and Askari chapter, as well as the Chargé d'Affaires of the Chinese Embassy in Sri Lanka, attended the launch of the Fahian charity project at the Abhayagiriya Rajamahawihara. That ends local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation Nimal Siddhipal de Silva has instructed to expedite the currently halted expansion work at Jaya Container Terminal. This terminal is the oldest terminal fully owned by the Sri Lanka Ports Authority. During an impromptu inspection tour of the JCT, the minister, pointing out there are delays in the work of the development project, instructed the ministry secretary to immediately call the Chinese company entrusted with the work of the filling the sea and building the terminal and inform them to complete the project on the agreed dates. After the development of the Jaya terminal, which is currently 1,260 meters long, it will be 1,380 meters long and will be able to berth two 360 meters long ships at the same time. The port staff told the minister that currently around 2 million containers are being handled at the JCT, and after the completion of the development works, another 1 million container can be handled. That came to you on Main News Story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
Watch Life is brought to you by...
Let's celebrate Christmas and New Year with CIB, with special gifts, discounts and easy payment schemes available till 31st of December. Come to CIB today.
The Criminal Investigation Department has focused its attention to submit the security camera footage of billionaire businessman Dinesh Skaffater traveling from his home to the Borella Public Cemetery, where he was found mysteriously dead, to the persons of institutions with expert knowledge in this regard and to obtain a report. That came to you on Watchlight.
Let's celebrate Christmas and New Year with CIB, with special gifts, discounts and easy payment schemes available till 31st of December. Come to CIB today.
World News, brought to you by courtesy of...
We give you the strength to rise higher and higher.
Never step back, but always march forward.
Empowering you to reach greater heights. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
World News headlines first. North Korea's Kim sets new military goals for 2023 at party meeting. New York surveyed damage after historic blizzard. UN Security Council denounces Taliban bans against women. World News in detail. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has unveiled new goals for his country's military on the second day of the key meeting of the ruling Workers' Party, which hint at another year of intensive weapons tests and regional tension, state media has reported. One day two of the meeting on Wednesday, Kim reviewed the newly created challenging situation on the Korean Peninsula and the broader political landscapes, according to the official Korean Central News Agency. Kim also set the direction for the anti-enemy struggle and goals for reinforcing self-defense in 2023. A death toll in U.S. city of Buffalo hits 27 as officials ask people to stay home while crews clear snow-covered roads. Emergency crews will remain ramping up snow clearing and rescue operations after what has been called that blizzard of the century blanketed western New York State, where local officials say an already heartbreaking death toll is expected to rise. Brian Brown, the mayor of the Buffalo, said on Tuesday that another 7 storm-related deaths were recorded, bringing the total in New York's second-largest city to 27. The UN Security Council on Thursday called for the full, equal and meaningful participation of women and girls in Afghanistan, denouncing a ban by the Taliban-led administration on women attending universities or working for humanitarian aid groups. In a statement agreed by consensus, the 15-member council said the ban on women and girls attending high school and university in Afghanistan represents an increasing erosion for the respect of human rights and fundamental freedoms. To wrap up the world news, let's take a look at the headlines once again. North Korea's Kim sets new military goals for 2023 at party meeting. New York surveys damages after historic blizzard. UN Security Council denounces Taliban bans against women. That ends World News.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
Amidst all challenges, we will rally around you and advance.
In the face of hardships, let's stand strong together.
Empowering you to reach greater heights. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Development News.
Power and Energy Minister Kanchana Vijayasekara says that 3 coal ships are scheduled to arrive in Sri Lanka on the 5th, 9th and 16th of January. At a press conference held yesterday, Minister Vijayasekara said they are trying to bring 7 more shipments of coal. The minister also said that the proposal related to increase the electricity bill will be submitted to the Cabinet on January 2nd. Minister Kanchana Vijayasekara said that if the electricity bill is not increased, the people will have to get used to the daily power cuts of few hours. That ends development news. Moving on to sports news. Football. Marcus Rashford scored 1 and created another. Manchester United overcome illness issues to beat Nottingham Forest and move to within a point of top 4. Rashford converted a superb opener after 19 minutes when he was picked out by Christian Frictions in a pre-planned corner routine, allowing the striker to exploit Forest's failure to track his run by sweeping a first-time shot past Wayne Hennessy. The England forward provided 3 minutes later, cutting in from the left wing and rolling a pass to Anthony Martial, whose low finish from the edge of the area found the net after Hennessy failed to hold. That ends sports news.
The fastest way to earn the highest interest, an interest rate of 22% in 4 months. NSB, the safest place for your money.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Transporting of vegetables from upcountry areas to Colombo Fort by train commenced yesterday afternoon after a 23 years hiatus, according to a proposal submitted by President Ranil Wickremesinghe in the interim budget presented to the Parliament recently. 5 special compartments have been prepared to transport vegetables by train by the Railway Department Sales and Marketing Division. As a pilot project, the transportation of vegetable from the Nanway railway station to Colombo Fort started at 5 p.m. yesterday, and a special train is scheduled to reach Colombo Fort at 12 midnight. That ends Business News.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The fastest way to earn the highest interest, an interest rate of 22% in 4 months. NSB, the safest place for your money.
Economic News, courtesy of
LONC Finance is taking the power of innovation to the next level, winning 5 golds at the Technovation Awards 2022, leading the digital revolution with cutting-edge interbanking digital payments. LONC Finance claims the overall gold award, whilst also claiming an extraordinary victory in digital banking.
The expert committee appointed to prepare the National Agricultural Policy informed the Minister of Agriculture, Mahinda Amaravira, says that the final draft of the National Agriculture Policy, which has been a deficiency in the agricultural sector in this country for many years, has been completed. A discussion with the expert committee and the minister and officials of the ministry was held yesterday at the Ministry of Agriculture. That ends economic news.
LOLC Finance is taking the power of innovation to the next level, winning 5 golds at the Technovation Awards 2022, leading the digital revolution with cutting-edge interbanking digital payments. LOLC Finance claims the overall gold award, whilst also claiming an extraordinary victory in digital banking.
Weather report.
Several spells of light showers will occur in northern, north central, eastern and Uva provinces. Showers or thunder showers will occur at a few places in western, Sabragamu and northwestern provinces and in Kol and Matra districts during the afternoon or night. That ends weather report, and let's take a look at the headlines to wrap up the afternoon news on Radio Sri Lanka. Train transport of the Northern Line will be temporarily suspended from the 5th of next month. Attention has focused to keep the culprits of minor offences in house arrest without sending them to jail. The Elections Commission says that the local government election will be held before the 10th of March next year. The police say that the use of narcotics within the youth population is increased. Eggs will be sold around Colombo at a price of 55 rupees. World news: North Korea's Kim sets new military goals for 2023 at party meeting. With that, we wrap up the afternoon news on Radio Sri Lanka.